to the bitter end, any measure or any movement which has a tendency to bring about social equality and intermingling and amalgamation of the races in our states. And that was their press release to America. That was 18 Democrats and 1 Republican together saying, this is what we are thinking about the Civil Rights Act being passed. We resist it to the bitter end. Basically, segregation today, segregation tomorrow. We don't want the black girl going to school with the white girl. We don't want the black kid in the pool with the white kids. This is 1964. You weren't born yet, I was 3. And so this is how resistant to change this country can be. Famously, Lyndon Baines Johnson said to an aide when he signed this bill into law, he said, we have lost the South for at least a generation. And he was probably right about that, maybe longer. And so the Civil Rights Act of 1964 has an ancestor. It has an ancestor in the form of the Civil Rights Act of 1875. And the Civil Rights Act of 1875 was signed into law by Ulysses S. Grant, our 18th president. And it said basically what the Civil Rights Act of 1964 said. It was signed into law in 1875. It was knocked down by the Supreme Court in 1883. The Supreme Court said that it violated the 14th Amendment, which was ratified in 1868. The 14th Amendment goes to citizenship rights, and it is in 5 sections. The first section, well, I can't quote it word for word, it says in essence, no state shall make or enforce any law that shall abridge privileges or freedoms or immunities of an American citizen, nor shall it deny any American citizen life, liberty, or property without due process of law, or deny any American full protection under the law and the Constitution. Basically, it says that the great state of Wisconsin cannot say, well, we're looking at the Constitution. We don't like the 4th Amendment, which goes to your privacy issues and against the illegal search and seizure. We don't like the 4th Amendment. We think the 4th Amendment's kind of weak, and so we're going to cross that one off. And so people in Wisconsin, they get every amendment except that one, because we don't like it. The 14th Amendment goes, no, this is the law of the land. That's an American citizen. You don't get to cross out the 4th Amendment and kick his door down and search under his couch because you think he might have some weed there. You must abide. And so it says that the states cannot do this, but people can. And so basically the Supreme Court said, the states can't hate, but if you individuals want to be a hater, go ahead. Don't infringe upon your rights. Because that, I guess, would infringe upon people's First Amendment rights, which says Congress will make no law respecting the establishment of religion or the free exercise thereof, or abridging freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble, to petition the government for a redress of grievances. So anyway, so in 1883, the Civil Rights Act is gone. It takes almost 100 years for this country to bring it back and put it into law. All I'm saying to you is that as free and as emancipated and as illuminated as we are as Americans, we still are resistant to change. And so what is being said about the health care reform bill has an echo in 1964 and 1965 and in 1875 as well. And if you read the editorials, it's basically the same thing. It's tyranny, it's the government taking over. Oh no, oh no. And I hate it when, it makes me angry when people externalize themselves from the government. The government's not listening. And I always say it again and again, we the people, we're the government. And so you don't want these people, vote them out. Vote next time, but don't sit on the side. It's tyranny. It's like, no, it's you. Don't be so damn lazy. The government's there and I'm here. No, you are the government. It's the United States. Democracy's a bitch. Democracy is a